Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. Child, we getting our coffee together. How y'all doing? What y'all got planned? Next week is Thanksgiving. The kids home all week here, locally. How about where you at? Are the kids home all week, or they just home? Um, for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, when I was back, we was at school. We only was out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now they out the whole week. They've been out the whole week since my kids was little. Some of them, and she 28. So, but yeah. So how y'all doing? I am so tired, y'all. I'm not sure what's going on. Yesterday I had an appointment with a hormone replacement person. And they I went over all my things, my labs, values, all that stuff. So she told me that the doctor I saw said that my testosterone was one of the lowest she's ever seen. She said it's bottom out. I said I'm aware. But y'all, they are so many options. I done lost count of shit. Okay, so just dump it back in and start over. That's what I do. Just dump it back and start over. There are so many options. I was aware of, but not really. I hadn't looked into. So I think I may try the pellets. They get placed every 4 months, she said. And I did it again, y'all. And oops. And but she said that I need testosterone, progesterone, and estrogen. So I need all three of those. And y'all know that I have a texture issue. So like, I'm not finna just eat. They have oral ones called troches. Troches is what she said. I'm not, y'all know I got issues. I'm not gonna eat. I don't like stuff like that. Like, I'm a texture person when it comes to eating, and I don't like it. She said it's kind of like a hot gummy. Who gonna eat that? What that texture? What the hell? So anyway, yeah, she was like, and for those that don't know, like the different hormones, what they help with. So like, estrogen helps with hair growth, skin health, all of those things, right? It helps with cardiac health, all of those things estrogen helps with, right? Then with your progesterone, it's like with your sleep, those types of things. Then testosterone affects like your libido, those types of things. So I'm missing all of it, but I already knew that really wasn't new to me. I've had my labs since August, so I knew what my hormone labs were. So I was aware of what I was looking at. But, oh, let me tell you, I don't know if I told y'all, but I programmed my Keurig so that it was got my favorite setting in there. Because, I'm a repeat offender, so I repeat stuff. I do the same things over and over and over. So now all I gotta do is tap the little heart and hit the K. Beep. Instead of setting all the things separately. I just learned how to do that last week. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. I think I did it on, well, not last week. Today is only Saturday. So it was like Wednesday. This week just passed. Anyway, so I have to decide if I want to try the pellets. It lasts 4 months, so they're put in every 4 months, so 3 times a year. is $350 out of pocket, not counting my copay. Now y'all know. So about $1,200 a year. But if it works, it might be worth it, y'all. Really, it might be worth it. BSB is like, get them all the money. Can we pay for it in full up front for the year? You can't do that. You have to pay per session, but per appointment every 4 months is how it works. But yeah, he's like, take all my money here. Please help her, cause she crazy. No, not really. But I am having some, you know, definitely some hormonal things going on. You know, I've been postmenopausal since 2016, December, December 2016 to be exact. And so I haven't taken any hormone therapy. So I have gotten through it to this point. But when I tell y'all, listen, let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all, I ain't been as angry as I have been the last year since I was in my 20s. And anybody knew me in my 20s, you know I was, baby, anger. Baby, I was not angry. I was anger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just operated in that all the time. And the beginning of my 30s was kind of like that. You know, I was kind of letting go of it, getting past some things. But when I tell you, I have been, and then my libido, what? Let me tell y'all something. I was a 2-3 time a day girl. Now, I don't even want you to look, much less touch. Which is, baby, listen, cause listen, for those that don't know, that do help distress you, calm you down. You know, it's good. It's good for you. So that's why I've always enjoyed it, cause I like it. And it's irritating that I don't want to. You know, like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know, it's like riding a bike, right? You'll never forget how. I know what to do, but it's that drive, that want to. I don't got that no more. And you know, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I don't like that. That's what I told her. She was like, what are your biggest complaints? So they give you like this list of things. You have to mark them 1 through 10, right? How they're bad for you. Well, I got like 8 10s on that list, right? And so she you know, but she was like, what are your main things? And I'm like, let me tell you something. Not sleeping. Listen, I have insomnia. I have not slept my entire life. So I'm okay with not sleeping, right? But I'm not okay with not sleeping at all. You know what I'm saying? I can do with a little insomnia. It's a whole lot of insomnia to get to me. You know, and these days, nowadays, nowadays. But shake up my creamers. Y'all shake your creamers before you put them in your coffee. You're supposed to, you know that? Even the ones that ain't got to be kept cold, you need to shake them. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. Anyway, so yeah, that was what happened yesterday. And so if anyone on here knows anything about pellets or anything, I really am not interested in over-the-counter stuff. Let's just be clear. Ain't none of that helped. Ain't none of that worked. Okay? If you know me, you've been here long enough. I know some of you don't, but if you've been seeing this and you do know me, you know that this isn't a new thing. That I have tried different things to try to naturally help myself. Because, you know, oral estrogen was not an option for me due to the high risk that come with oral estrogen. that people have taken for years. But listen, it increases risk of cancer. The study proved that. So I'm not a big, I'm not, that's why orally it's not an option. I got a coffee ground in my coffee, y'all. But what I got that napkin for, I scoop it right out of there. See? Sometimes that happened with the Keurig. I might need to rinse it, but that's the only one in here. So I just rinsed it. Y'all know I rinse it every couple of days. I did it Thursday, and I didn't use the Keurig yesterday at all. So, oh. So anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on. But if y'all know any information on like pellets, stuff like that, but not oral estrogen, that's definitely not an option for me due to, just I'm not allowed medically. And oral estrogen is not the best option, y'all. Listen, especially long term, like me. Like, this isn't something that I'm dealing with just this one time, and it's over. The truth is, this is my life, so that's why I have to do something. I got to figure it out, right? Come with me, y'all. We're moving. Finish making our coffee, so we're going to the kitchen. I mean, the living room. I'm talking about the kitchen, child. Boo. 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 Anyway, so we gonna see what the people think and what they tell, what we gonna do. But I think I'm gonna try my thoughts are, I got the information. Y'all know I got the pamphlet. Sorry about that. So I got the information. I'm going to read up specifically on bioidentical therapy and make a decision from there. But I think that's what I'm going to try. At this point, after my appointment yesterday, I'm thinking we go with the pellets. They place them, right? It's on your flank. And put a little steri strip over it. And then, in 4 months, you go back again, right? So, and it's kind of like a depot. Hey, shit. Once they give it to you. Now, back in the day, I remember when depot first came out. And we started getting depot shots. And I remember I got one, y'all. And I bled the whole 3 months. And I will never forget, they told me, there ain't nothing we can do. It's got to work out of your system. So these pellets is kind of that same way. So that kind of makes me nervous. Ooh, Lord, I'm going to have to do something with this hair today or tomorrow. So, yeah, I don't know. I got a little sinusy stuff going on this morning. I don't know what the hell. Anyway. But, so I'm going to try them. The thing about the pellets is they're not like just pellets. They're like, they put the amount of testosterone or estrogen or progesterone. Because I can get all three of them through the pellet. With the pellets, I should say. But they when they put them in, right, they just kind of dissolve. That's what happens. They dissolve. It's not like there's something that stays there or no piece of material, nothing like that. It all dissolves. And in 4 months they replace them. So you just have to suck it up. And that, I guess that's kind of the thing, is that when I'm thinking about it and I think about my body and the way my body responds and has responded in the past to different medical things. And if you know my story, we're going to talk about it, but my medical history, like, it's not textbook. So my heart attack, how I would finding my RA, my anemia, all of those things happened, and they were so not textbook, right? Every one of those diagnoses. When I had my female organs removed, when I had my hysterectomy and bilateral supraneo oophorectomy, it wasn't textbook. The way that things happen. And so I don't expect, just because of my history, I don't expect things to go as written, as scheduled, as planned, right? So I got to make my mind up that I'm okay with, if them pellets don't work great, sucking it up for 4 months, because that's how long they last. But I think I'm going to try it, because the alternative is what I'm dealing with right now and how I'm feeling. The just, I don't even, I'm going to talk more about it, but not on this, not right now, because right now I'm just trying to chat with get my coffee together. I just woke up and this was going on, but we going to talk more in depth about it. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.